Oslo for a historic visit focused on strengthening India-Norway ties through bilateral talks. The India-Nordic Summit, trade, investment, green technology, cooperation and business engagements with Norwegian leaders and Nordic counterparts. During his visit to Norway, Prime Minister Modi will attend the India-Nordic Third Summit and hold bilateral engagements. He will call on King Harald V and Queen Sonja and hold bilateral talks with his Norwegian counterpart. The Prime Minister will also address the India-Norway Business and Research Summit along with PM Store. Let's go to Aditya. Aditya, big summit, India-Nordic Summit that the Prime Minister is all set to attend. Talk us through the details of this program, please.
Well, absolutely. If you see, definitely the Nordic Summit is very, very essential at this juncture, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to attend this summit, where several other Nordic countries, the leaders of the Nordic countries will definitely arrive, and there will be discussions as to how to make supply chains more resilient, how to increase the business in several key domains like defense, artificial intelligence, semiconductor and many business, because we are witnessing a very changes in the global order, and definitely some tense changes are going on in the global order, and it's very becomes very essential as to how these changes would be dealt with. And definitely it is very important that at this juncture India engages in like-minded countries like the Nordic countries to increase the bilateral trade, which is the need of the hour, and it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario. Kriti.
Right. In fact, Prime Minister Modi's visit to Norway has resulted now in significant outcomes. It has led to signing of 12 agreements and initiatives during official visit to the Nordic country, signaling a broad expansion of cooperation across climate, technology, maritime and scientific domains. The visit marked a major upgrade in India-Norway relations, with both sides agreeing to elevate the partnership to a green strategic partnership, underscoring a shared commitment to sustainable development, clean energy transition and green industrial growth. A joint statement was adopted in this regard, focusing on climate action, circular economy initiatives and leveraging Norwegian technological expertise alongside India's scale and manufacturing strengths. As per a statement issued by the Ministry of External Affairs, among the major outcomes, Norway formally joined the Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative, strengthening cooperation on maritime security and reaffirming support for a free, open and prosperous Indo-Pacific region. India will also participate in a Nor Shipping 2027 with a dedicated India pavilion aimed at expanding cooperation in the blue economy, including shipbuilding, green shipping technologies and modern port infrastructure. Once again, Aditya, I want to come back to you. Very important here that the partnership between the two nations is being elevated to green strategic partnership, also highlighting the important role that India plays in climate change agreements.
Well, absolutely. It is a very, very important, significant development that has happened. The green collaboration between India and Norway is something which is very, very essential at this juncture, Kriti. The collaboration in the green energy. Already we have seen there has been a lot of intense, support for the establishing the means to develop green energy. Green energy is something which will is a step towards adopting sustainable lifestyle, and that is what this visit of Prime Minister will definitely further the strengthen the green collaboration between India and Norway. And if you talk about the maritime security, definitely the two nations have definitely have a great potential to strengthen the maritime collaboration, be it regular naval drill exercises and other things. So definitely it's a win-win situation for both the countries, and Norway being a part of the European Union, already we have seen the India and EU have signed a free trade agreement. So it becomes very essential that in this regard these things go forward, and we could expect a robust collaboration between the two nations in the times to come.
Right. Finally, viewers, Let's take Prime Minister Modi's statement as well. He has also tweeted that in Oslo, I visited His Majesty King Harald V of Norway today. We had an enriching conversation about Indo-Norwegian friendship and how our nations can collaborate for the benefit of our citizens. All right, with that, viewers, let's move on.